unlock and then lock, and it'll do a little rev to let you know the feature is activated.
It's like a cheat code.
Yeah. So then, once it does a little rev and the feature's activated, you can rev it with the key up to 3 times before you have to turn the car off and then like recycle it again. So, but it's like a set rev, so it revs like up, 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 and then up again. Isn't that wild?
It's all programming. Yeah, it's so dumb. Isn't that nuts, dude? And just everyone's gonna do that. Every car show. Car shows in Dallas are already bad. Now it's just gonna be all dark horses with no one.
I know. They're gonna be like, stop revving it, but there's no one in there. Ready?
Ready.
They're letting us over there.
Welcome back. Welcome to a second leg of the road trip film series on the West Coast. I am currently leaving an apartment building in Laguna Niguel, seeing my friend Forrest, having some fun with the Mustang Dark Horse, getting ready to head back down south to where I'm staying in Oceanside. But this video, the focus is driving up the coast, driving up Pacific Coast Highway with a bunch of other Miatas. That's gonna be fun, and that's gonna be an early morning. Oh my gosh, an early morning. This will be an interesting road trip because this has been a dream for so long, going up the coast of California. Highway 1, the infamous, the one. And I've always wanted to do it, and what better way to do it than with a bunch of other Miatas. So I'm gonna get some gas, prepping for tomorrow. It's gonna be an early morning. I have to leave Oceanside at like 4 a.m. to get all the way up to somewhere north of Hollywood where we're gonna meet up, and then that's where we start our drive along the coast. I don't know what to expect. I know nothing. I just know it's gonna be an awesomely fun time. Ready to take phone photos, videos, drone shots. Got the camera, got it all. So hope you're ready for a fun ride. Ridiculous. Okay, it's the actual morning of driving up the coast, Pacific Coast Highway. I'm a little nervous. So I was supposed to meet the guys at 6:30 on the complete other side of LA, and I have a feeling that I've left too late because of infamous LA traffic, which I'm hoping to avoid some of, but I just don't know. I don't know the traffic well enough. Leaving at 4:45 in the morning, probably should have left at 4:15, 4:20, I don't really know. Probably gonna show up fashionably late. And well, we're meeting for coffee at 6:30, so I guess maybe I'll meet as we are leaving and miss the coffee, which is fine. All I need is a cup to go and I'm good. So we'll see how this goes. Not much scenery to get there. All the scenery should start once I'm there. I mean, actually, there's lots of scenery on the way there. I just can't really see it. A, because it's dark. B, because it's actually very, very hazy / foggy. Here we go. I've been on the road for an hour and a half. We've done most of it, 80 miles. So not terrible, but keep hitting pockets of traffic because, again, it is LA after all. We're on the 405, but an hour and a half down, 45 minutes to go. Haven't even gotten to the starting point of this trip. Fortunately, I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna be 30 minutes late. But one of the other guys was also like, hey, I'm 30 minutes late. And then there's Quan, the only guy I know before meeting the rest of them, who's like, I'm 30 minutes early, because that's what he does. So even when I met him Monday night at that really cool restaurant with the train car, yeah, he was early. RAV4 EV! Woo! Finally out of the traffic into the hills of Hollywood. And we are 10 minutes from this coffee shop. I am so ready for coffee. Well, I think I found them. Squad up. 3 white Miatas, 1 green one. I think this is our miniature squad to get up. I thought about going up with the entire Canode crew. I know I said I was. Instead I'm going kind of up with a smaller subset because the other crew left 2 hours earlier and I would have literally not functioned if I had left 2 hours earlier. It's my own fault maybe for staying 2 hours south, but oh my gosh. Not something I could really do, I don't think. So this is my squad. I'm super excited. This will be a fun trip. Let's go find them.
I'm good.
Rolling out? Okay.
Yeah, rolling out. Let's go.
So who's leading? I don't know which route we're taking.
I guess I'll go.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go on the 101, right?
Yeah, just 101. Up to San Luis Obispo.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, we're caravanned up 4 in a row. And we'll see how long we actually stay together. But with 4 people, it's pretty easy to actually stay together. I guess there was a 5th one, but he's like, hey, I have 3 hours left of work I'm due on the car, so probably not showing up. But 4 should be fun, and we might catch up with the Canode guys. They left 2 hours earlier, but they're also taking their sweet time getting up the coast, whereas we are actually rushing all the way up. So we'll see. I have no idea what to expect, but you guys are coming along for the ride. This is so cool. Sick inversion, dude. So many cool sights, I bet, this whole road trip. I'd love to stop and take photos, probably 5 times more than we actually do, but I'll take it. Enduring all the sights. I really need a passenger next time. Now taking applications for next year passenger seat. Or you drive and I'll shoot. I can't multitask all the time. But we are now stuck in traffic once again, probably because everyone's freaking out from the clouds, which maybe that's valid, maybe the visibility is rough, but it looks like we're driving literally into the ocean, which is so cool. Hit the favorite gas station. It's like the Chick-fil-A of gas stations. Here's a better look at the lineup. Forrest Quine's NC1 converted to NC3 fascia. My NC2 now with all its ground effects. And the NA, this really unique thing, is an NB with essentially an entire body kit, which I'm a big fan of. Really cool interior as well. And the rear end of both of these is a bit different. These are not your typical NA taillights. I like them a lot. They're pretty unique, pretty sweet. So good mix, good variety right here. Wow, drive Highway 1, they said, for the ocean views, they said. Supposedly the ocean is right there, according to my map. But, yeah, it's fine. It's all fine. We're having a good time. Good freaking cruise with these boys. Made it to Santa Barbara, only took a couple hours, and it's finally clearing up just a bit. The major clouds seem to be gone. So it says Santa Barbara next 12 exits. I didn't realize how long and skinny Santa Barbara was. It just stretches along a huge chunk of PCH. But we are now on the 101, I guess. Still some clouds. I don't know. I'm itching to see the ocean. Haven't yet seen it really this morning, except like fleeting glimpses. So that's a goal. I kind of maybe assumed we'd see it the whole way, but this is actually fairly normal, apparently. TJ on the radio just now said long curvy road ahead, so finally something other than traffic. Still fog, back in the fog of course, but I'll take this over what we've been working with.
We finally left the ocean, but with the haze, it's not like we could see it anyways. We're now headed up the canyons. As you can see by this high-budget map illustration, we had to cut inland a bit since there's no actual road along this part of the coast. Riding as a squad, with only 4 cars and 5 people, it's super easy to keep together. Plenty of scenery to take in, but I think most of our thoughts were dwelling on the barbecue that lies ahead in San Luis Obispo.
Oh, cheers. Woo. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Wow. We still had 15 minutes left on parking. We could have done ice cream. Fantastic lunch. Some barbecue, local spot in San Luis Obispo. Don't really know what to expect for this next spot. This is the Morro Rock Bay something or other. I don't know, somewhere on the coast, not too far from San Luis Obispo. And in theory, pretty good sights, but we're also, as you know, skirting along the clouds that have accumulated over the ocean and are now sweeping against the shoreline. So not really sure if we'll actually score a view. I think it'll still be magical in its own way, but this whole trip is like, I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm really loving every minute of it. These guys are really fun. Good food, good cars, having a blast driving it. Love my new tune. It feels just absolutely sorted. Other than that, like, raspy kind of rattling noise that you can sometimes hear from the exhaust. Me and Mike were poking around underneath the car. Mike from Flying Miata, the super genius, and his genius skills taught us to beat it with a mallet, like a rubber mallet, to find the sound, which is actually brilliant. And it seems like it might be a piece of metal inside the mid-pipe. Maybe cut the mid-pipe in 2, dump that piece out, and then put it back together. And holy shit, red Kissel! Otherwise, just get a new mid-pipe? I don't know. There's a few options. Anyways, there's a whole lot to kind of figure out with the exhaust system in general, because I need to pass emissions, because the freaking government. I can go on a whole rant about emissions. Yeah. But there's that rattle again, so I don't know. Don't really know what my situation needs to be. This is so freaking cool. I mean, that's Morro Bay right there. And then these trees are just epic, like straight out of a movie scene, especially with all the haze and fog. Very moody. Wow.
Sorry. I'm drunk. No, hang on. Yeah, sorry. No, we're good.
Dude, I think one of my horns is actually like maybe unplugged. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I'm only hearing one tone, not two.
Right, to get this thing done.
Oh man, this is quality service.
Telling you.
Matches the needles and everything.
I'm sorry.
Shut up! Nature. Hey, look at that.
Dude, it looks good.
People are like, what is wrong with this guy?
There you go.
You gotta do it evenly. It's like it's a car alarm.
Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be quick, right? Okay.
Run away.
That looks good.
Dude, that looks good. Look at that.
That looks tight.
Fits right in with the needles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely accents your gauges. Your
Yeah,
lights.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Good call, man.
Right on.
Matches the red interior lighting. This is why I keep you around. This is good.
That's right. Let's go for some.
Dude, I like your mirrors. What are these?
They're the craft squares.
Ah,
Painted to match the marble white.
that's so nice.
Yeah, it's good. I love it.
One more photo spot, obviously. Got TJ directing traffic. Seagulls everywhere. And this is Morro Rock, which is actually starting to be shown a little bit. The sun is trying to burn away some of the haze and fog, so we're lining up for the shots. Let's see how this works. Got some good shots by the rock. It's pretty epic. There's flies and seagulls everywhere. It's too much nature for me. Onward and upward, up the coast, although not quite hugging the coast, which is really sad because there's a huge mudslide that took out part of actual Pacific Coast Highway, which means if we tried to go up it, we'd have to literally come back down to get around it, which is a huge bummer. So this won't quite be the trip I was hoping as far as amazing ocean sights the whole way. But I can still see quite a bit. We're going up to Santa Cruz next. Slow progress, but fun to stop along the way, get photos, and see the sights. There's so much to see. I wish I could have seen the ocean behind that rock, but hey, the rock's pretty cool by itself. I know the ocean's out there somewhere. We'll find it eventually. Finally found some proper canyon roads again. So the bummer is avoiding the coast. The benefit is that means we have to go over the mountains to take it from the backside, I think. Once again, don't trust my geography. But this is awesome. We've risen back above the clouds again. Behind us is just, I guess, cloud abyss. So we're just enjoying the canyons. Once again, as portrayed by this masterful animation, we have set off driving up the 101. Our coastal adventure has unfortunately been truncated by a landslide that basically destroyed parts of Highway 1 near Big Sur. So we have to take this huge detour. I guess I'll just have to come back and try this trip again someday. Ghost, I'm still ready for you to sponsor me, man. This is an obvious partnership right here. See? There. Stopping for drinks, water, maybe a splash of gas, but hopefully not because it's like 6:59. Yeah, they're not stopping for gas. Ioniq 6 over there. The ugly bean. I'm still bummed we had to miss the coastal road, but it's still beautiful country over here. Although TJ and Vu don't have AC in their Miatas. But over here, me and Quan are living in our in-sea luxury with air conditioning. We continued up the 101 towards the Bay Area, and just after Salinas, we split ways. They headed up towards the North Bay area for a dinner, and I went to the coast. I'm determined to lay eyes on this ocean.
Oh, there's an accident on the PCH right by Santa Cruz, so that route now adds like an hour. Not the drive I was hoping for, but I am actually going to go to the coastline. It only adds 30 minutes. I'm not in the same rush that they are to get to their other friends and dinner who are waiting for them up north. I'm just going to meet my friend Patrick, who has another friend coming from the south. Are you confused yet? So I am going to the beach because I want to see the ocean. I will not finish the day without that. So, taking the scenic route, which simultaneously avoids traffic. Ironically, it is more time, but it's time spent cruising rather than sitting in rush hour traffic with a 3-pedal manual transmission vehicle. So, I said goodbye to everyone. I'll see them tomorrow. For now, we're going to the coast. Well, made it to the coast, and same story. Just not a good day for the ocean. I'm still gonna find it. It's somewhere out there, like literally right through that fog. But this is kind of dense. Not dangerously dense, but very much there. And oh, I can just picture it out there. I know I'm close. I'm on the one. Okay, this is too epic not to stop. Oh wow, it's very kind of windy. Apologies for that. But check this out. That is the ocean right there. Like, can you hear it? Oh my gosh. We found it. These cliffs are probably so epic, and I just can't see more than like 6 feet in front of me. But what a cool spot. Finally found some ocean. Just been driving along these cliffs. I mean, this is the view this whole way, which is super epic. Even in this conditions, not ideal for filming or long distance views, but for this, it'll work. No signs of clearing up. I have a feeling this is kind of the weather I've been given today, which is pretty cool, pretty different, pretty unique, and maybe explained by the unusually warm temperatures right now. So maybe this is just how the cooler ocean's reacting with the warmer temperatures. I don't know. Someone who's maybe a meteorologist or a hydrologist or somethingologist, let me know in the comments what causes this. It's very specific to the exact coast. Nothing inland is like this. Everything, even a little bit inland, like a mile inland, is fine and clear. So pretty interesting. I've never lived by the ocean, so I don't know all the details on that, but this is so awesome. That Prius flew past me earlier, and they got what they deserved. Oh, look at that. There we go. That's the better ocean view. Nice. Okay, I might have found some. Actually found some beach. Oh my gosh.
After finally finding the ocean just before darkness truly shrouded everything, I zipped through town to Oakland, where I stayed with my friend Patrick. I've been seeing him for a couple of years here, and the next morning I found his neighbor's vehicles, which haven't moved in years. Every time I come here, I see this. The Boxster, the Z3, a couple bikes, just sitting and collecting dust.
Holy cow. Old dusty abandoned vehicles. Gotta love Oakland, California. But check out the lake. Absolutely gorgeous today. Look at that ceramic coating doing its thing. The water is just beating right off. That's fantastic. But yeah, we are heading to Sonoma now. So in theory, all the people can start being let in at like 3. I'm gonna get there around 2. The map shows a huge amount of traffic entering Sonoma, so I'm wondering if people have lined up already. But I don't really know what to expect. I've said that like 10 times. I don't know what to expect. What I do know is today, I believe, is the Miata car show, which I will of course be entering, representing my NC squad. And what else? Track day, I think today, maybe tomorrow and Sunday is track stuff. There's also the Fly Miata autocross. Autocross and track are a la carte above the actual normal registering cost, which is $25, I think. So unlike Miatas at the Gap, this is not free. I've always been impressed at how Miatas at the Gap was free, so yeah, I don't blame them for charging something, especially putting on an event like this. It takes a lot of work, but that's kind of what I know. There's gonna be a lot of Miatas, a lot of people. There's gonna be like an awards banquet tomorrow night that I'm hoping to catch part of, because I also have to get back to my friend's house that I'm staying at for another party. Whole lot of parties happening, I guess. But really this whole weekend feels like a party with so many Miatas in one place. What more could you ask for? So, don't know how it will compare to Miatas at the Gap as far as the total attendance. I know that had over 1,000 Miatas and about 1,500 people. I don't expect this to be quite as big, but I expect it to be decently big. Turns out this is just typical Sonoma traffic, not even related to the raceway. It's this stupid light that is just, everything goes down to one lane. That's crazy. So inconvenient, but found some Miatas. First ones I found are an NA, and there's a 30th anniversary ND up there somewhere. So we are finally where we should be. Looks like we're signing our life away or something. Well, long story short, I finally made it in. What a absolute shit show getting checked into this thing. It's probably okay if you do come like pre-prepared. Even then there's a bit of a line. But on the website it was like, hey, we have unlimited entry spots, so you can just check in day of. In fact, I tried to sign up last night when I found out for sure I could come. And no, you couldn't sign up online. Getting here, no one knew what to do, passed me around to like 6 different people, took 45 minutes, but finally here, great turnout, and that's where I leave you, because I'm doing a whole separate video on Miata Reunion, so go check that out. Well, you join me a couple days later in beautiful Angeles National Forest, right off the 5, right next to beautiful Pyramid Lake. This is gorgeous mountains above LA. Yeah, so my original plan was to film a 3-part road trip series, taking me all the way down to the southern coast of California, the second part being up to Miata Reunion along the coast with some friends, and the third part being back home. I've decided not to do the third part, sadly. No hard feelings. I'd love to. kind of overworked right now, trying to level with myself what I can take on and what I can't. And this is just something I had to unfortunately cut. I'm gonna have to like rush home because of work schedule and filming. You don't always realize it, but it takes a lot of effort and a lot of added components on during the trip itself, and then afterwards a lot of complexity in editing. And I have so many projects I'm working on right now. I'm just feeling a little thin, so hope you guys can forgive me for not doing the entire road trip back. Plus I'm retracing my steps. I was originally going to take a whole different route back, which I totally would have filmed, but this is just retracing kind of what you guys had seen. So I decided to hub it back to LA, taking the 5, which you didn't see going up, but it's not as exciting honestly as the coastline. So I'm just doing the 5 back to LA today, and then huffing it back home on Wednesday. It's gonna be a long day of driving. Yeah, future trips. I will of course do future trips out here. I love coming to California. It was so awesome to see so many of you guys. Again, I didn't cover the Miata Reunion in this video. That's its own separate video. So for sure check that out, assuming it's out by now. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching this awesome road trip. Thanks for joining along in my journeys with Ghosty, the Miata, and there's so much more ground to cover. I actually met a bunch of you guys at Miata Reunion who are from like the Seattle area, Oregon. Never been up to the Pacific Northwest. That's on my list. Let me know where else you want me to go, and I'll try to make it happen. Try to do some more epic road trips. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along on the ride. It's such a fun journey. So many memories I've made, and so many more yet to come. See you in the next one. Cheers.